Well, we're just about to the end of this wrap. Just about. How far you make your design is your choice. You know, I mean, stay creative, do what you want to do. That's what being an artist is all about. So our pattern is going to go here. Our decals, we're going to have decal here, decal here. I need to finish the under wraps on this. Just a little more. Okay, I think right about there where we want it. It's gonna be different for everybody. You're gonna do basically your own thing. So we're gonna take a loose tag, loose string, loose thread, and we're gonna make a loop. Okay, after we make that loop, we're gonna go ahead and put a loop in there. And we're going to wrap over that loop. 5 or 6 is good. And if you can pull it through a 6, I say go ahead, because the more the merrier with that. Okay, after you've got it wrapped, you take your razor blade and you're going to pinch that thread in the back, because you're going to cut the thread here. You don't want to let go of that. It's holding it all together. You got to put through that loop. Okay, you're going to take the string from this end, pull it right through. So we've pulled that tag underneath those wraps. Okay. Get it all the way out. And we have a nice hanging tag. And when you're doing guides, when you put the guide on, you want to leave your tags until your guides are all straight and even. I'll explain that later, but just cut that. Okay. That's our wrap, under wrap for our design. I'm going to go ahead and put an under wrap for where the guide is going to go. So for that part, I'm going to need to find a guide or guide set that I'm going to use. I'm thinking the first guide's going to go right here. Guessing it's going to go right here. And you want to measure this exact when you're doing your under wraps. It's so important that you measure it exact. My door is falling apart over here. I think that's a set in there. Okay. So this is for a bait caster, so I'm going to use these double-footed guides. That's what we'll use. Find that marker. Some people use chalk. I mean, I guess everybody uses chalk. I go ahead and I use a marker. Permanent marker at that, too. My marks are permanent. But I cover them up with thread. So, I'm going to look at where this white line is. We're not applying the guide. We're just applying the under wrap for the guide. Don't really need to go past the feet at all. That's all I need. Chalk works good. I don't have an issue with using chalk. I'm using this marker right now because this is what I have. I normally use this marker for everything. You take the next guide that we're going to put on here. You want to make sure it's a little bit smaller diameter. I mean, I guess you could use all the same size guides. I don't recommend it. This is what you have to measure, okay? From that line, here's 9, I'm going to do 8. Let's do 7. It's really important that you put this in the right spot because of the way the pole will flex and the fact that you're going to have this is 2 pieces. You don't want this too close to the top. So, and it doesn't hurt to have too many guides. You have extra guides. So I'll put this at 7. The guide is actually a little bit more than an inch. Okay, I can really only see that dot under the light. So I can't see it unless it's under the light, and it's going to get covered up by the thread. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to wrap these. I'm going to wrap from line to line. Same way I wrapped this, only obviously much smaller. The guides I picked, I'm going to go ahead and move them somewhere where I won't lose them. I got a little box I put stuff in. There we go. Okay. I'll wrap those, and then we will do our under wrap and our marbling. Well, that means we'll cover our under wrap with epoxy, and we'll start our marbling in the back.